Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the respiration. During respiration, the complex food material which is synthesized during the process of photosynthesis, it is breakdown or oxidized into carbon dioxide and water molecules, and some amount of energy released during the process of respiration, and the released energy utilized by plants its day-to-day activities. Respiration are of two types. One is aerobic respiration. Types of respiration. Aerobic respiration. And second one is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means the respiration occurs, that means the oxidation of respiratory substrate in presence of oxygen, and the respiratory substrate is completely oxidized and it gives 6 carbon dioxide molecules, 6 water molecules, and 674 kilocalories of energy. It is equivalent to 38 ATP. This is the complete reaction of aerobic respiration. A 6 carbon compound complex sugar combined with 6 atmospheric oxygen molecules to form 6 carbon dioxide. It is released through open stomata towards the atmosphere. 6 water molecules also synthesized during this process, and 674 kilocalories of energy is released during the aerobic respiration of 1 glucose molecules. 674 kilocalories of energy is equal to 38 ATP. The respiratory substrate, that means glucose, is completely oxidized during the aerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration. The respiratory substrate is incompletely oxidized and it gives 54 kilocalories of energy, and ethanol and carbon dioxide is released during the process of anaerobic respiration. During aerobic respiration, the respiratory substrate, that means the glucose molecule, is incompletely oxidized. It is not completely oxidized. It gives ethanol, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide, and 54 kilocalories of energy released during the process of anaerobic respiration. Students, same substrate used for aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. The glucose molecules oxidize in presence of oxygen. It gives 674 kilocalories of energy, and same glucose molecules oxidized without oxygen. It is not completely oxidized. It is incompletely oxidized, and it gives only 54 kilocalories of energy. That means very less compared to aerobic respiration. Students, we are going to learn the mechanism of respiration. The complete mechanism of respiration is divided into 4 parts. One is glycolytic breakdown of glucose to pyruvic acid. Number 2, oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A. Number 3, Krebs cycle. It is also known as TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycle. Number 4, terminal oxidation and photophosphorylation of respiratory chain. It is also known as ETS, electron transport system, during the process of respiration. The complete mechanism of respiration is divided into these 4 parts. First, glycolytic breakdown of glucose to pyruvic acid. That means 6 carbon compound glucose, a complex sugar, is converted into 2 molecules of 3 carbon compound pyruvic acid. That means 6 carbon compound of glucose is breakdown into 2 molecules of 3 carbon compounds. It is known as pyruvic acid through the process of glycolysis. Glycolysis means, glycose means sugar, lysis means splitting. 6 carbon compound glucose is split into 2 molecules of 3 carbon compound pyruvic acid. Occurs during the glycolytic breakdown of glucose to pyruvic acid. Number 2, oxidative carboxylation of pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A. During glycolysis, glucose is converted into pyruvic acid, 3 carbon compound, And now this 3 carbon compound in oxidative carboxylation, 3 carbon compound pyric acid combined with acetyl coenzyme A, and during the process of this conversion of pyric acid to acetyl coenzyme A, 1 carbon dioxide is released and 2 carbon compound acetyl coenzyme A is formed. Because pyric acid is 3 carbon compound, it is not entering into the Krebs cycle. So pyric acid 3 carbon compound is converted into 2 carbon compound acetyl coenzyme A, and acetyl coenzyme A is ready to enter into the Krebs cycle. Acetyl coenzyme A is also known as mediator or bridge in between glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Complete Krebs cycle occurs in Krebs cycles, various places NAD is reduced into NADH2. The hydrogen molecules are reduced. Now these reduced hydrogen molecules are broken down into electrons and protons. The formation of hydrogen molecules during the Krebs cycle and form electron and protons during the NAD is reduced into NADH2. The hydrogen molecules break down during the Krebs cycle, enter into the terminal oxidation, that means electron transport system, and actual ATP is synthesized during the electron transport system. This is the last part of respiration. Glycolysis, oxidative carboxylation, Krebs cycle and ATS are the 4 parts of complete mechanism of respiration. Students, we are going to learn one by one the systematic diagrammatic representation of glycolysis, oxidative carboxylation, Krebs cycle and ATS. First, we are going to learn the glycolysis. All the living organisms, whether aerobes and anaerobes, initiate the mechanism of respiration by breakdown the glucose to pyric acid without the help of oxygen molecules. Thus, initial process that occurs in the cytosol of the cell. The complete pathway occurs in 10 different steps. It is called glycolysis, and now the glycolysis is first time found by 3 scientists, Gustav Heimbden, Otto Parnas, Otto Mehra, and Jacob Parnas. In 1930, the 3 scientists, Gustav Heimbden, Otto Mehra, and Jacob Parnas, found the complete cycle in 10 different stages. That means glucose is converted into 2 molecules of 3 carbon compound pyric acid. In 1930, by these 3 eminent scientists. After that, the glycolysis is known as EMP pathways, Heimbden, Mehra and Parnas pathway. Students, we are going to learn the systematic diagrammatic presentation of glycolysis. glucose is converted into glucose 6 phosphate by utilization of 1 ATP molecules. Magnesium ions are also utilized as a cofactor for conversion of glucose to glucose 6 phosphate with the help of enzyme hexokinase. Glucose 6 phosphate is converted into fructose 6 phosphate. Fructose 6 phosphate is converted into fructose 1,6 biphosphate. By utilization of second ATP molecule. Isomerase. Phosphofructokinase. Now, fructose 1,6 biphosphate is splitted into two groups, two trios, with the help of enzyme aldolases. To form 3-phosphoglyceric acid. Phosphoglyceraldehyde. And dihydrogenacetic phosphate. With the help of enzyme triose phosphate isomerase. Three-phosphoglyceraldehyde is converted into this phosphoglyceraldehyde utilization of one inorganic phosphate one 3-bisphosphoglyceraldehyde is converted into 1,3-phosphoglyceric acid. NAD is reduced into NADH2. With the help of enzyme triose phosphate dehydrogenase, triose phosphate dehydrogenase, 1,3-biphosphogyceric acid is converted into 3-phosphoglyceric acid. By synthesis of ATP molecules with the help of enzyme phosphoglycerokinase, Three-phosphoglyceric acid is converted into 2-phosphoglyceric acid. With the help of enzyme phosphoglyceromutase, two phosphoglyceric acid is converted into phosphoenol pyric acid. By releases of 1 molecules of water and phosphoenol pyric acid is converted into pyric acid. Again, 1 molecule of ATP synthesized. With the help of enzyme pyruvate kinase. Students, this is the complete diagrammatic representation of glycolysis. What happens in glycolysis? The complete 10 stages are there in glycolysis. first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. The complete glycolysis is distributed into different 10 stages. In glycolysis, a 6 carbon compound, glucose molecules, is converted into 2 molecules of 3 carbon compound pyric acid. Now we learn step by step the complete process of glycolysis. 6 molecules, 6 carbon compound molecules, glucose is converted into glucose 6-phosphate. It is phosphorylated with ATP molecules. In presence of enzyme hexokinase to form glucose 6-phosphate. Glucose 6-phosphate is isomerized to form glucose 6-phosphate, fructose 6-phosphate with the help of enzyme isomerase. Fructose 6-phosphate is phosphorylated with again 1 ATP molecules in presence of an enzyme phosphofructokinase to form fructose 1,6-biphosphate. This is 6 carbon compound. It is split into 2 groups of 3 carbon compounds. It is known as triose. First compound is known as 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde and second compound is known as dihydroxyacetone phosphate. Fructose 1,6-biphosphate is converted into 2 triose with the help of enzyme aldolase. 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone phosphate are interconverted. It is isomerized with each other. Both are 3 carbon compounds. 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde phosphorylated with 1 inorganic phosphate molecules to form 1,3-biphosphoglyceraldehyde. 1,3-biphosphoglyceraldehyde is reduced with 1 molecules of NAD in presence of enzyme triose phosphate dehydrogenase to form 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid. 1 molecule of NADH2 is also synthesized. 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid phosphorylated with in presence of enzyme phosphoglycerokinase to form 3-phosphoglyceric acid. 1 ATP molecules are synthesized during the conversion of 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid to 3-phosphoglyceric acid. 3-phosphoglyceric acid is transformed to 2-phosphoglyceric acid with the help of enzyme phosphoglycerobutase. 2-phosphoglyceric acid dehydrated, 1 molecules of water is released with the help of enzyme enolase to form phosphoenol pyric acid. Dehydration of 2-phosphoglyceric acid to form phosphoenol pyric acid. Phosphoenol pyric acid is converted into pyric acid with the help of enzyme pyruvate kinase. Again, 1 molecules of ATP synthesized during the conversion of phosphoenol pyric acid to pyric acid. Students, the complete cycle is divided into 10 different stages. 1 glucose molecules, it is a complex sugar, and during glycolysis, complex sugar is converted into simpler form of sugar. It is known as 3 carbon compound pyric acid. During first and third stage of glycolysis, 2 molecules of ATPs are utilized and 1 molecule of NADH2 is reduced. 1 molecule of NADH2 is equal to 3 ATP molecules, and 2 different places, that means during 7th and 10th stage of glycolysis, 2 molecules of ATPs are synthesized. Total 2 plus 2, 4 ATP, and this is 3 plus 3, 6 ATPs, because 1 molecule of 3-phosphoglyceric acid form 3 ATPs, 4 ATPs and 5 ATPs. Second molecule dihydroxyacetone phosphate is converted into 3-phosphoglyceric acid. Again 5 ATP molecules are synthesized. That means the complete breakdown of glucose molecules into pyruvic acid, 3 carbon compound, 2 molecules. 10 molecules of ATPs are synthesized. But first and third stage of glycolysis, 2 ATP molecules are utilized and 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. Net gain of ATPs synthesis during the glycolysis is 8. Total 10 ATPs are synthesized during the complete glycolysis, means glucose is converted into 2 molecules of 3 carbon compound pyric acid. 10 ATPs are synthesized, but first and third stage of glycolysis, 2 ATP molecules are utilized and 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. Net gain of ATPs during glycolysis is 8. Glucose is converted into glucose 6-phosphate with the help of enzyme hexokinase. Phosphorylated with ATP molecules. Magnesium ion is also involved in the process of conversion of glucose to glucose 6-phosphate as a cofactor. Glucose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 6-phosphate with the help of enzyme isomerase. Fructose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 1,6-biphosphate. Again phosphorylated with 1 ATP molecules with the help of enzyme phosphofructokinase. Fructose 1,6-biphosphate with the help of enzyme alpha-reductase, it is split into 2 groups. 6 carbon compound fructose 1,6-biphosphate is split into 2 groups. One group having 3 carbon compound, second group having 3 carbon compound, and are 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone phosphate. Both are isomerized to each other with the help of enzyme triose phosphate isomerase. 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde combine with 1 inorganic phosphate molecules to form 1,3-biphosphoglyceraldehyde. 1,3-biphosphoglyceraldehyde is converted into 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid by reduction of 1 NAD molecules into NADH2 with the help of enzyme triose phosphate dehydrogenase. 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid is converted into 3-phosphoglyceric acid. 1 molecules of ATP synthesized with the help of enzyme phosphoglycerokinase. 3-phosphoglyceric acid is transferred towards the 2-phosphoglyceric acid with the help of enzyme phosphoglyceromutase. 2-phosphoglyceric acid is dehydrated with 1 water molecules with the help of enzyme enolase to form phosphoenol pyric acid. Phosphoenol pyric acid is converted into pyric acid, 2 molecules of 3 carbon compound with the help of enzyme pyruvate kinase. The first 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde gives 5 ATPs and dihydroxyacetone phosphate gives 5 ATPs. That means 2 molecules of NAD is reduced into NADH2, 2 molecules of ATP is reduced into ADP is converted into ATP, 2 molecules of ATP is converted into 2 molecules of ATP. That means 2 plus 2, 4 ATPs and 1 NADH2 is equal to 3 ATPs, 2 NAD is equal to 6 ATPs, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 10. Total 10 ATPs are synthesized during the complete process of glycolysis, and first and third stage of glycolysis, 2 molecules of ATPs are utilized, 10 minus 2, 10 synthesized and 2 utilized, that means 10 minus 2 is equal to 8, total 8 molecules of net gain of glycolysis during the process of glycolysis. Thank you.